Hello and welcome to the Diary of a Consulting Musician, the Covid Chronicles. At the time of recording, it's the end of March 2021 and the third national lockdown in the UK is starting to ease. Schools have been back for about 3 to 4 weeks and we are testing our students like mad. They've had 3 lateral flow tests in school and teachers are now able to take them home and be able to test ourselves twice a week also. Schools are open, however barbers aren't quite open, hence the ridiculous hair. That's coming in about 2 to 3 weeks' time. When I first had this idea for this video log, I thought that I would talk through various ideas, including the COVID secure classroom, what that looks like in my school, other musical things to do with teaching and learning, the music school that I run on Saturdays, being a composer, a musician in general during a pandemic. So I'm going to return to the idea of teaching and learning strategies and some of the things I've created with that in mind. So I have written 2 new units of work that can be delivered in a music classroom, in a non-specialist classroom, the base room or tutor group room as we call them, and I have 3 classes that apply, so I'm not able to bring necessarily all of my classes to the music room for various reasons, all of them to do with the pandemic, and obviously some of these things that could be taught at home. So traditionally in my school I've run for many years an event that started life as Year 7 Music Afternoon, and as the school developed it became Year 7 Faculty of Performing Arts Afternoon, so it had music and then including dance and drama. More recently it's Year 7 and 5 Performing Arts Afternoon, so that's the idea of 310 students plus staff, plus a group of musicians making a band, performing alongside and with the Year 7 and 5 who sing songs. Obviously in 2020, and it would have been September 2020 had been able to run it, that's a little bit challenging. We're not having full assemblies, that's all been done remotely, and we're certainly not able to sing easily, and certainly not over 300 students all singing away plus teachers. Obviously that's not going to happen in the situation we're in. So I came up with this idea of a song that we would learn just in class, and it would be about that transition from Year 6 and Year 7. Our school behaviour principles are be kind, be safe, be prepared. That's a very simple summary that the students learn. So I wrote a song with the chorus, be kind, be safe, be prepared. And then as I wrote it, that was written in Lockdown 1 and recorded at the end of Lockdown 1 with social distancing, so it's July of last year. And then as I was writing all the learning resources around the piece of music, I had the brainwave, and it's not an original idea, but sort of it snapped into place of this idea that we would use sign language. So we can't sing the music, but by moving the G, we can sign the music. So I'm going to jump on the dread Zoom to be able to record myself whilst talking through a PowerPoint of how we managed to do this and how this was achieved. So, over to the Zoom. So here is the PowerPoint that goes with the Be Kind, Be Safe, Be Prepared introduction to music lesson. So this is a sort of typical layout for me and the music department of Preston Manor. So we have our lesson names, possibly some music playing, depending on where we're based. If we're in the bass room, absolutely fine. If we're in the music department, possibly not, because we have to bring the students with us. And obviously at home, we can play music over Zoom to keep the students interested whilst the register's being taken and whilst various students log in. Never underestimate the power of the obvious with Year 7, so I'd like to introduce myself. So these are my roles currently in school: Associate Assistant Head and Head of Performing Arts, which takes in being Director of Music, Teacher of Music and line managing drama and dance. So here's the lesson sequence names. So I start with a very traditional and well-worn and very successful body rhythms exercise. Then we're getting into the nitty-gritty of the lesson, so being kind, safe and prepared in the new school, and then asking the students about how we might perform without actually being able to sing it. So the body rhythms exercise, something I learned 15, 20 years ago, actually. Took me a long time to learn, but once I've got it, I've now got it forever. So it's a fun kinesthetic warm-up activity. And you can see that it's sort of visually displayed for the students maybe who are special educational needs and or who are EAL. So essentially it's punch, click, clap, punch, punch, click, clap, and then leg, leg with each hand. So punch, click, clap, punch, punch, click, clap, leg, leg. And in the time of the pandemic, I've made a tutorial video to show students how to do that so they can do it at home. They can maybe teach it to their younger or elder siblings or family members just as a piece of fun. But there's a serious thinking behind it. It encourages sort of multitasking. You've got to think, you've got to do the rhythms, the actions, and you can probably say it out loud. So several things going on there at once. So bearing in mind this is year 7 when we're back in school, and this was September 2020. So it's about the ideas behind being kind, being safe, being prepared. So thinking about what those words actually mean and give us examples of how you can be those things in and around the school community. And the P3 down the bottom of the slides is about our praise system when we use a data wrangling program called Go for Schools, and the students are very encouraged and very keen to have praise points logged on their name in Go for Schools, and they quite actively check as well, and so they should. So here's the video, and this was made during the first lockdown. So it was recorded at home and partially in school with social distancing, and it shows the students how we got together to make the song and explaining to them that we would otherwise be singing this with a live band, but we can't do that at the moment because of the pandemic with the rest of year 7 and year 5. So then going through the lyrics, and more importantly, or as importantly in my mind, is not just the lyrics and their content, which is kind of fairly obvious to read, but the idea of the school's behaviour summary and who wrote each bits of the lyrics, because these teachers listed on the right of the screen are very familiar names to the students. Many of them have been in school a very long time. So be kind, be safe, be prepared. Today's another day that will be okay, essentially me, with the be kind, be safe, prepared section coming from our school behaviour focus. And then Mr. Andy Ward, assistant head and teacher of art, RE and music, very versatile. He wrote the next set of lines. Then I asked the head actually to write some lyrics. So her lyrics: there is no gift you'll ever find that gives you more than being kind. I've always found lyric writing quite hard. I'm good at the music aspect, but my lyrics are a bit ropey in places. So I thought a good idea to get my teacher colleagues and senior team colleagues to write some lyrics with me. So Miss Robinson, who's new to the school at the time this was being written and being created, she teaches BTEC Performing Arts and Dance. She wrote that top part of the screen, and then I finish it off by being clever, trying to be Stephen Sondheim with some infernal rhymes. Just a little hint of hinterland curriculum and cultural capital there to introduce students to who Stephen Sondheim was, as well as just me being clever. So then we go into how the song was recorded in a lockdown and what that might have taken. So my band was my colleagues of such lethal cunning, all of them connected to Preston Manor's music department in the last many years in some ways. There's some ex-students, some people that I've just known for a long time who I invite in. So 2 of those on this screen, and got this idea of social distancing. And then we have our singer, who's a sort of a fairly regular guest at Preston Manor School, and then our recording engineer, Mr. Chris Williams, who's been a Preston Manor student a long time ago and still with us. Sorry, my face is covering your face, Chris, but there you go. So again, this idea of social distancing, and you can see cables everywhere. So we show the students those slides and get them to think about, okay, how are you going to record music when you can't be close to each other? Because the idea of an ensemble or a choir is often requiring you to be fairly close to the people you're playing or performing with. And then your sort of PHSE general question, what is social distancing and why is it important? Again, never overestimate the power of the obvious here. So then we move into the idea of how we can perform a song without actually singing it. Once again, a think, pair, share activity. What we can do with lyrics, once again, that motivation, I won't say bribe, but that motivation of a P3 to get the students to get the correct inverted commas answer. And then here is what I think is the answer, is a little bit of a literacy focus, moving the G. If we move the G 1 letter backwards, we go from singing to signing. So then a quick guide to what sign language is. I settled on British Sign Language to do this with. I'm no expert in it. I just did a little bit of research and it seemed fairly easy to pick up. So we go through sign language, what that is broadly, and then the specifics of finger spelling, which is a fun warm activity, a fun activity for the classroom. So there are Preston Manor's main music teacher, including the excellent Miss Mossman down in the lower school. I aim to have them do this in time. So how you can finger spell your surnames in this case. And then getting the students to finger spell their own name. So right-handed people, right-handed version for people there. Can they spell out their first and their surnames? And then left-handed people there as well, slightly different variations on it there. Then finger spelling our core words, kind, safe, and prepared. So I turned to British Sign Language to translate the key words, kind, safe, prepared, and then other words like day and best. This was a bit trial and error. So I had to use synonyms in certain places to get words that are like the words that I needed. So we ended up with kind, like this, safe moving forwards like this, and being prepared. From memory, I think that is actually more about practice, but it kind of fills in the same thing. And then today's another day, that we will be okay. And then be kind, be safe, be prepared, again, to be the best that we can be. It's not a perfect translation, but it sums up the core message quite nicely. Then we go to the middle 8, being safe is where we do no harm. So once again, this core message of safety, and then being on the right path, which is a play on words in terms of Preston Manor and how we intervene with our students sometime. And then obviously we love to learn, staying sharp and making our mark. And then where the inspiration, I guess, came from for sign language of the song Can You Hear Me, which has a very detailed, a very complicated piece of sign language going on. I didn't want mine as complex as this, because obviously I need to learn it as well. I was only a step ahead of the students, but it gets the idea, and it links into those kind of cultural capital, the inclusive nature of maybe sign language, a bit of hinterland curriculum there as well. And also all of this stuff can be done in a bass room, doesn't need any musical equipment beyond a set of speakers and the ability to play audio. Students could do it at home if it needed to be done remotely. We were lucky enough to be doing this in September, so schools were back, and it was a while. We had a couple of months actually run before the Kent variant really hit school and school attendance. So we're able to get through this without the need for it to being done at home. But it was an option there for students that maybe needed to self-isolate. So we were able to do it mostly in bass rooms. We started bringing Year 7 over to the music department a bit later on in terms of the timing, just to get them settled and us into the routine of getting our other classes moving around the school in a way we weren't quite used to. So there's the be kind, be safe, be prepared scheme of work. At the time of making this episode of the Covid Chronicles, I just submitted Be Kind, Be Safe, Be Prepared to the A Song for Us website, which aims to bring communities together through music and song. And it's a national and borderline international, I think, initiative where they take songs, submissions of songs, and if they're considered to fit the themes of, the COVID world and the music's strong enough as well, then they find their way onto this website. So that was a really good thing. I'm particularly pleased to notice this website is sponsored by the Ralph Vaughan Williams Foundation, a composer I particularly admire. So here is Be Kind, Be Safe, Be Prepared.
Everyone come to the hall, please. The hall.
Be kind, be safe, be prepared. Today's a